Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to create this glammy, very colorful eye look. Alright, I already have my eyelid prepped, so I'm going to start off with the hot pink from this palette that I have right here. It's a little dirty, I'm sorry. So I'm going to use a small brush. I'm just gonna grab very little product. No need to rub it in because it's going to be a very light eye look on the pink. So I'm going to create the shape with the pink here where it's going to start. And it's always good to start off a little bit of product at a time, because you can work yourself up with it. So I'm just dabbing it into the inner corner, like so. And sweeping it out. And at the same time, I want to create the little line right underneath the brow, but not too close to the brow, like so. Now my next color is going to be a plum, a purple, and I'm using this one for this palette, the color that's right here, this purple. Again, you grab your brush. A little bit goes a long way. And when you usually grab a product, I tap it to remove all that dusty that was left behind, because then that creates fallout. And that fallout, like me, I like to do my foundation first and then my eyes. That can go on, fall into the eyes right here, and it can get a little messy. Same thing with the purple. I'm just going to apply it there. Dab. Dab, 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 dab. And then working it in between, blending it in with that pink, because I do not want to have that sharp line where I started that color. I want them to work themselves in together. The next color is a bluish color, and I am going to use this palette that has gone through something tragic. It fell. This dark blue broke into little pieces and stained the other ones, but I'm going to be using this light blue. And again, this is the brush I used to use to this eye, just a little bit. Again, tap so that little excess powder falls off. Just gonna go again in there and create the line where the blue I want it to go, and work yourself up. A lot of people were asking me, can you do an eye look where you're using drugstore products? In this eye look, you can do it with any. It doesn't have to be branded cosmetics. Okay, here we go. And then I think I used the same one. I'm gonna switch my brush, and then I have this blue color from ColourPop, and it's by Disney, Under the Sea, for the Little Mermaid. So I'm just gonna graft that product lightly. And I'm going to try to tap it over it and underneath that blue. Dab, dab, and then swirl it. If you find that you need to go back with for the other colors, like I'm doing here, just use the same brush that you had for that color. No need to grab product, and just blend them in again. Okay, and the next color I believe that I used was the yellow. The yellow is a very cute color. Now for the yellow, I go back to this palette and I use that yellow. I use that yellow first. Remember, tap, tap. You see that little dust that falls out? You don't want all of that onto your eye, underneath the eye, because then it will ruin the rest of the makeup that you have. If you already did your concealer and all that, you can always clean it up. But so this yellow is like very light in color, so I have this other ColourPop color, and this one's called Glow Stick. So I'm gonna just grab it, dust it off, and work my way between those two colors. Now doing this eye look, I realized I really didn't use a green for this rainbow color eye. You're probably going to work more with this yellow than the other colors because the yellow is very light in pigmentation. Of course, there's other brands that might have a yellow that's very pigmented and you might not have to work with it a lot, but that's okay. Working with it is fine with me. I'm gonna grab the brush that I used with the T1 for Under the Sea and go back and blend it out again, because I don't want that color to go getting lost in there with that yellow. Okay, now the last color that I use is again going back to this palette right here, and it's going to be this one. In here it looks like a peach color, peach pink, but it's like in the combined with the yellow blended in, it's gonna be like a soft orangey color. So I'm gonna grab, where's my brush? I lost my brush. It's right here. This one right here. I'm just gonna grab and dust off. And then I'm gonna create, I want it to be like winged out. So I usually just go like that, connect, and then I blend in with the other color. Like so. Go back with that little brush of yellow, because you don't want your yellow to get lost in there. Take a little bit more yellow. Back with this one and fix that line. Okay, and that is it. I'm just kidding. Now, to create that white line on my eye, wait, I'm forgetting the inner corners. For the inner corner, I use this shimmery, love this pink. It's very like, focus, it's not focusing. It has like that gold look, pink shimmer. I love it. I'm gonna use, where is my other brush? I had all my brushes and apparently I lost them all now. It's okay. I'll look for another one. This one should work. It has to be that little rounded tip. No, there we go. It's not focusing. Just grab some. You want to work it on your inner corner like so. And in the inner corner, it's not like a lot of pigmentation, so you want to work yourself up. And I'm gonna add another shimmer to that too. So what I usually do is just dab, 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 and drag that color to the bottom inner line right there. Now I'm going to grab my glitter, if I can find it. I don't know how I lose my things in here, guys. All right. Okay, I'm gonna use this glitter one. It has its own application, but I wanna just grab it with this brush, and I'm gonna wipe off any excess because then it will be too much in the inner eye and it will be hard to work with. So that's just going to pop that color more, like so. And I can always go back to the palm of my hand and work with what I dropped on there. Okay, so that's gonna dry out because this one's a wet shadow glitter. Now to the white line, the white detail color that we have. And what I'm going to be using is this Essence glitter liquid liner. It's tough because this is the application it comes with. So this one I had a little bit of a hard time just because I do not want to mess it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close right here, and this is our bottom line that's gonna guide us to that wing. Started off inner corner, I think I did it too thick, and then I have my mirror here, guys, so if I think I need to re-add more product, just because it's a small brush, it won't give me a big amount of product. I'm gonna start right there. I want to make sure, that it is above clean that out. So like right here, this line, that's where I'll close. I want to make sure it's above that line. So I'm probably going to have to try to work with what I started there and hope for the best. And then trying to connect those lines like so. I know it looks like I messed up, and I kind of did. That's why I want to do it very lightly, so I can, in case I need to, clean it out. I know my fingers are gonna be all over my face here. I hope I don't ruin this eye look, guys, because it's tough. And at first, you know, you gotta apply a little bit, let it dry. There it is. Oof. See, I kind of didn't like that because it hides. It's not supposed to hide, but it will work with that. Now once it dries, you can go again with the same product and build with it, or go with a white eyeliner, and I use the same brand Essence, and they're very inexpensive, guys. I love their little products. And I'm gonna go back in and follow that white glitter line that I did. Let it dry out. And I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I'm gonna hope for the best. There. I might have to retouch this one because it's more difficult once you have the lashes on. Forgetting my mirror can sometimes get in the way of showing you guys. Okay, that's that. Close that up. And now we're gonna add the eyelash. Okay, before we do add the eyelashes, we need to add some mascara on these lashes of mine. fix my hair at the same time. Okay. Now we'll do the eyelashes. And the eyelashes that I'm using are from She's So Lashed and the Chula name, which look like that. Okay. Blow on these little lashes so they can dry out. Okay. Okay, now as that's set, I'm gonna use my Essence as well, Black Love Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Waterproof, and you know I'm gonna add it underneath my waterline. I mean above my waterline. Why do I do this? Because I'm not wearing black eyeliner and I don't want you guys, well, not you guys, but in general, to see where the lash gets divided in with my natural eye. Okay. And that is the look. You guys like it? Feeling it very retro.